말도 안 되는 기록이에요.
들어잡습니다. T1 이렇게 스웨이터.
그리고 2,500킬 달성. 이런 플레이가 필요해요 지금.
그렇죠.
엄청난 존재감을 보여주는데요.
저강력 토토하로테.
광동 프레스가 플레이오프 2라운드로 진출합니다.
전 T1이 벌써부터 머리가 깨질 것 같아요.
Video of T1 versus Kwandong Freaks. This is, we say David versus Goliath a lot. It's become a little bit of a trope, but it is absolutely it. As LCK's first perfect regular split was achieved by T1 this season with the 18-0. There is, there's no else. There's just no else in those categories. It was just unprecedented here for T1. On the other side of the rift, though, Kwandong Freaks, a little bit of a different story. Went 5 games in their first playoff match, and the regular season was messy.
Were not even locked in until the final day when it came to their playoffs chances. And as I mentioned previously, Zeus to me has been one of the revelations of this split. I've been a Zeus fan. I bring this up often for a long time. Called for him or previous year as well.
Yes.
And he has really, really lived up to the promise. Whereas other promising players like Brutal, for example, haven't really been up to the task. Zeus has been a top laner you can invest in and he gets it done. You can put him weak side, he gets it done. You can put him on whatever champion you would like and he'll probably do fairly well. You put him on Jace and he solo carries games. You put him on Cannon and sometimes he does as well. It's hard to match.
Yep, he's absolutely amazing. However, Keen, been playing a very different style, especially in our playoff matches. Gragas, absolutely amazing. That was a bit of a party cast. It wasn't. It actually managed to land on the Zek. It looked a little bit weird there when I watched it the first time. But setting up all of these plays, and he wasn't the hard carry. But this guy was.
Yeah, and I honestly think that when it comes to Fate Split, it's been incredible. He's had a really, really good second half. First half was a little bit lackluster. And going up to many other players, I think you'd be feeling good. But he's up against Faker. I'm really happy we got this, like all the extra champions. Hoping we get to see some new ones. Originator.
There aren't many left.
Well, that's true. Well, I mean, there's
there's
more.
kind of
We can find a way, Atlas, I'm sure. Originator, after aiming, annoyed him, his own words, with the AP kites. To bring it out in mid, to the dismay of many solo queue players now playing with AP Kaisers in solo queue, but he's had a truly, truly monstrous split.
No, he's been absolutely amazing. Also made it to 2,500 kills here in the LCK as well. Has been a heck of a lot of milestones here for Faker. But Fate here, as you can see on his namesake champion, he was pivotal in their playoffs match, and he was a player that we were really looking to for answers in the first round robin of the regular season. We didn't really get them until the second round robin, where Fate really started to show that he is still that great player we knew him as.
And you could see it the other way around as well. The one couple of games in the series against DRX where Fate wasn't looking hot, that's where they struggled.
That's absolutely right, but let's get towards the bottom side of the map. Of course, former teammates clash here as Gumayusi and Carrier take on Hoyt and Teddy. And I don't think we should beat around the bush. I think Gumayusi and Carrier are the best bottom lane in the world right now. I think Carrier might even be the best player in the world right now. This is such an uphill battle for Kwandong Freaks.
And this is, for Kwangdong, a problem because Teddy's consistency has actually been one of the main reasons, I think, why this team made playoffs, why they've been able to clinch out that win. He got the steal, right? And you're playing up against, as you're pointing out, not just the best bot lane in the LCK, but arguably in the world. Carry out first time that we have an LCK support for MVP. Like that says it all, really. It's insane. And think back to the supports we've had we've had some pretty good ones.
Yeah, I'm just remembering there was a certain, I believe, World's MVP that didn't manage to get LCK MVP. He went by Mata and he was pretty good at the video game.
Yeah.
If you guys remember, Beryl had some good times in his day as well, but Carrier has been definitely a different beast. Hoyt, though, when he gets his Nautilus, has looked pretty good and, you know, does have his Rakan to lean back on and has been another one of these improvement points for Kwandong Freaks.
And what you said there is actually a key point to me. I think Teddy has been great the entire split. Hoyd went from being, I think, one of the worst looking supports in his role to being a very dependable support. But dependable ain't cutting it when you're playing against Gumayushi and Carrier, and that really is the problem. We saw that against Deft and Barrel was enough. It's not the same here.
It certainly isn't, and there are so many other things that you need to tighten as well up against T1. As we're going to check out some of the stats here, yeah, they look pretty good.
을 마치고 이제 플레이오프 저희 팀으로서 이제 첫 경기를 하게 되었는데 꼭 승리해서 결승전 진출하도록 하겠습니다. 다른 팀들의 경기를 많이 지켜보고 이렇게 분석을 해본 결과 광동과 상대하는 게 좀 더 낫다고 판단을 해서 고르게 되었습니다. 안타까운 일이지만 그 증상이 좀 심하지 않기를 바라고 있어요. 그래서 이제 서로 전력으로 맞붙어서 좋은 경기를 했으면 하는 바람입니다. 주목할 라인으로 뽑자면 탑을 뽑고 싶어요. 기인 선수 같은 경우는 좀 베테랑으로서 잘하는 선수고 제우스 선수는 신인으로서 잘하는 선수잖아요. 그래서 좀 어떤 식으로 흘러갈지 많은 사람들이 기대를 할 것 같고 저도 제 예상대로 흘러갈지 한번 지켜보고 싶어서요. 스코어는 3대0 승리 예상하고 있습니다. 저희 준비 정말 열심히 했고 선수들도 노력 많이 했으니까 꼭 승리해서 결승 진출하겠습니다. 너무 긴장하지 말고 평소에 했던 것처럼 그대로 하면 우리 충분히 이길 수 있다. 파이팅!
저희가 이제 플레이오프 2라운드 진출하게 돼서 정말 기쁘고 오늘도 좋은 경기 보여줬으면 좋겠습니다. 저희가 이제 담원 기아보다 조금 더 상대하기 수월하다고 판단을 한 것 같은데 경기 결과는 한번 열어봐야 아는 거기 때문에 그 판단이 틀렸으면 좋겠네요. 사실 준비 기간이 하루밖에 안 돼서 그렇게 많은 거를 준비를 하진 못했는데 1라운드에서 보여지지 않았던 카드들도 있고 해서 한번 경기를 열어봐야 알 것 같습니다. 다른 선수들은 다 괜찮은데 이제 페이트 선수가 아직까지는 컨디션이 그렇게 좋지는 못하거든요. 이제 본인이 경기를 나오고 싶은 의지가 강하고 아무래도 영향이 조금 있겠지만 그래도 잘 할 수 있을 거라고 생각하고 있어요. 일단은 오늘은 이제 바텀 매치업이 굉장히 중요할 거라고 생각을 하고 캐리어 선수가 발이 풀렸을 때 좀 플레이메이킹에 능하고 오너 선수와의 시너지도 굉장히 좋아서 제 바텀을 잘 봉쇄를 하고 하는 게 저희의 약간 승리 플랜에 가깝지 않을까 생각하고 있어서 바텀이 좀 키가 될 것 같습니다. 저희가 3대2로 승리하지 않을까 생각합니다. 일단은 저희를 응원해 주시는 팬분들께 좋은 경기 보여드릴 수 있도록 최선을 다하겠습니다. 감사합니다.